Once upon a time, nestled in a peaceful valley surrounded by lush green hills, there stood an ancient monastery. It was a haven for spiritual seekers, a place where Buddhist monks devoted themselves to meditation and self-discovery. The air was serene, the sounds of nature serving as a constant background to the quiet lives of the monks. However, despite its tranquil exterior, the monastery was not without its struggles. Many young monks, though dedicated to their spiritual practices, often fell prey to gossip and petty conflicts. Whispers filled the air about one another's shortcomings, and jealousy brewed silently. Among them was a young disciple named Ananda, whose heart was heavy with discomfort. Ananda had joined the monastery seeking peace and enlightenment, but instead, he felt surrounded by negativity. The endless gossip and subtle rivalries among his peers suffocated him. One day, unable to bear it any longer, Ananda approached the wise master who led the monastery. Bowing respectfully, he poured out his feelings. "Master," he said, his voice trembling with frustration, "I came here to grow spiritually, but the atmosphere is full of negativity. The monks speak ill of one another, spreading rumors. It's hard for me to focus. I feel I must leave and find a place where peace truly exists." The master, an old man with a calm demeanor and eyes that seemed to hold centuries of wisdom, listened attentively. After a thoughtful pause, he asked, "Ananda, if you seek peace, what do you believe is causing your disturbance here?" Ananda replied, "The negativity, master. The constant gossip and unkind words of others. It distracts me and pulls me away from my practice." The master nodded, then said, "Before you leave, I have a small task for you. If you complete it, you may go wherever your heart desires." Ananda, eager to move on, agreed. The master handed him an earthen pot filled with water and a thin wooden stick. "Take this pot," the master instructed, "and walk around the monastery grounds 3 times. But be cautious, if you spill even a single drop of water, you must start again." Determined to complete the task, Ananda set out. With each step, he focused intently on the pot, balancing it carefully and keeping his movement steady. His mind, consumed by the challenge, blocked out the world around him. Hours passed as he walked slowly and deliberately, ensuring that not a single drop of water was lost. Finally, Ananda returned to the master, holding the pot triumphantly. "Master, I have done it," he said with a smile. "I did not spill a single drop." The master looked at him and asked, "During your walk, did you hear any gossip or sense any negativity from the other monks?" Ananda blinked, surprised by the question. He realized he had been so absorbed in his task that he hadn't noticed anything around him. "No, master," he admitted. The master smiled warmly and said, "You see, Ananda, the distractions and negativity of the world are like the noise of a marketplace. They exist, but they cannot disturb you if your focus is strong. Just as you focused on the water in the pot, you must train your mind to focus on your own path, ignoring the chatter around you." Ananda stood in silence, absorbing the master's words. He realized that peace wasn't something to be found elsewhere, it was something to cultivate within. No matter where he went, there would always be challenges, distractions, and negativity. But how he chose to perceive and react to them was entirely in his control. The master continued, "You carry the key to your peace within yourself, Ananda. If you learn to master your thoughts and attention, no place or person can disturb your tranquility. Stay or leave as you wish, but remember this lesson wherever you go." With newfound clarity, Ananda decided to remain at the monastery. He resolved to focus on his own growth and not let the behavior of others affect his inner peace. Over time, his steadfast example inspired other monks to reflect on their own actions, and gradually, the monastery became a more harmonious place. In life, we encounter people and situations that test our patience and inner calm. Negativity, gossip, and conflict are part of the human experience. But as the wise master taught Ananda, the secret to maintaining peace is not to escape these challenges but to master our focus. By choosing where to direct our attention, we can rise above distractions and cultivate a sense of calm that cannot be shaken. Just as Ananda learned to focus on the water in the pot, we can learn to focus on our goals, values, and inner growth, letting the noise of the world fade into the background. This story reminds us that true peace comes not from changing our surroundings but from changing our perspective. When we commit to living with purpose and clarity, negativity loses its power over us, and we find the serenity we seek within ourselves.